Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? It is the Prophet here and welcome to a brand new series that I'm starting called Zero to Hero. Now the purpose of this series is essentially, like the title would suggest, to start from zero and work our way up to hero, being an unusual of some sort. So this is going to be a really fun series that I'm sure you might be able to pick up a few tips and tricks along the way and maybe do this yourself. So without further ado, let's get started in the very first episode of Zero to Hero. Alright, so we found our very first item. It is the escape plan. And how we found this, we were just on an idling server, and pretty much what they do is it's a server where it basically kills you over and over again, and eventually you just find weapon drops over time. And so this is how we found it. So yeah, my health is going to deplete as soon as I drop down here. So hopefully this can be the start for a pretty nice unusual. But yeah, so I'll come back to when we maybe find another weapon, or we maybe get a trade to sell this. So I'll see you then. Awesome, so now we found another weapon. It is a short stop, which I reckon I could sell pretty easily. It is a scout weapon, which is very, very good because people generally like scout. It's scout and soldier, which are easier weapons to sell. And yeah, we're once again still on this idle server, so as you can see our health is going down, and people are killing us, which can make it go quicker. But yeah, so we'll try and sell these. I'll get back when we have another trade or we found another item. Alright, so we're in a trade server with our two weapons, the shortstop and the escape plan, and I'm just going to show you how we can attempt to sell these. So first in the chat you're going to want to say selling a shortstop space, I don't know, one scrap, and then maybe like a few of these, and what was the other one? A escape plan. Escape plan, one scrap, maybe trade me. So we'll copy and paste this. I'll copy it, put it in the chat, and just wait to see if anyone wants them, and if they're willing to pay scrap for them. So we'll just wait until, see, it's starting to disappear now. So now's a good time just to paste it back in, and then you just wait for someone who wants those weapons to trade you, and we'll get the scrap. So I'll come back when we have a trade, and I'll show you what we can do from there. So this trade that we're doing now took a long time. I've cut out the previous clip before this about before this trade, but pretty much what happened was he was just really not wanting to agree to the price. So he was like wanting to offer a crate for a weapon and stuff, and I was like, no. Then he finally said, alright, let's just get this over and done with. And yeah, so he wanted the brass beast and the hollow punch. So I'm selling these now. If you see new weapons in my inventory, by the way, they're just random drops. I'm only going to record I only recorded the two very first drops, and then of course, if we find maybe a hat or something, I'll record that, or a high value item. But apart from that, I'm not going to really record many drops. So yeah, that's just letting you know if you do see any items in our inventory. So yeah, that was that trade, and I will try and find another one, and I'll get back to you then. Okay, so I just received an invite to a trade. This goes after the disciplinary action. So I believe it is demo. No, soldier whip. Nope. Yep, so it's for soldier. So pretty much it makes you, if you whip someone, it makes you and them go faster. So yeah, that in. I did actually say previously that it's going to be a hard item to sell, but clearly not, which is a good thing. I'll just go on TF2 Yep, he's got the scrap. We'll make that trade. So we can put in the backpack. And awesome. So we've got 9 weapons, a scrap, and a crate. And we can go ahead and, where is it, close this. And I'll bump these whilst I'm at it. I haven't bumped them since yesterday, which is pretty poor of me. Alright, so we got that. And I'll just go visit the thing, and then we won't have it anymore. Yeah, we don't have it, we have the shovel now. Anyways, I'll see you when I receive another trade for the weapons that we have. Okay, so we have a trade. This guy, he was wanting the holy mackerel. So we'll give it to him. He did have, he was going to give me an amputator, but I already had it. But, you know what, it's fine, I'll still take it. Yeah, see, he's giving me 2, but... yeah, it's still 2 weapons for 1, so it's not bad. We can easily scrap them if we want, which is what we were originally wanting, a scrap. But 2 weapons are even better, so we don't have to go through that scrap banking phase where you're buying 2 weapons for a scrap. So cool, so we got some more weapons. Them here. So it's 10 weapons, a scrap, and a crate. Awesome, so I'll get back to you when we have another trade. I did have a post and outpost saying I have a scrap, I want 2 weapons. I'll take a rigging now plus 45. So the original's pretty easy rocket launcher to sell because it's for soldier. A lot of people actually like to buy soldier weapons, and then the fortified compound, it's just like the huntsman. It's actually, I think it's actually worth a scrap by itself, unless it's gone down. 1 scrap, 2 reps. Yeah, fortified. It's actually worth 1 scrap, whereas most other weapons are worth 0.05. I only have 1 scrap. I want the fortified compound in the original because they're a lot easier to sell than the buffalo sandwich and the your eternal reward. So yeah, please. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll just do the deal because I can. One thing with scrap banking is, even if I can't, alright, whatever, yeah, I'll make it. Even if I can't sell these for a scrap each, I can just convert them back to a scrap really easily, so I'm not losing it all. So there we go. Alright, he's offline. So we'll put them in our backpack, and here we go. So I will try and sell these, and I'll go back to you when we have found a buyer for him. Okay, so he just got added by someone. Where is he? Lego 14s. So probably just off outpost for one of my weapons. So we'll see what he has, or what he wants. I buy Strange Rescue Ranger. I don't have one. I have no idea what this guy is on about. The only thing I have on outpost is selling weapons and stuff. Selling weps. Let's just camp and wait for him to peek his face out. Boom. Alright. I hate it when people add me and they don't know what they want. I'll just see, I'll just show them what I've got. And And it's a chocolate that's like the end point, by the way. What is that worth? Rescue. It's worth like a 2 rack, yeah. I'll give you 6 for it. Give you 6 reps for it. That's pretty fair. Wow. Oh, Huntsman, alright, he wanted the Huntsman. Okay. 2 reps or 1 scrap. Or I'll just do... Or all for that. That's probably the hardest ones to sell, so I'll just give him them. If he wants it. Alrighty up. See if he wants it or not. Otherwise I'll just take the scrap of the 2 weapons. What's going on in here? Let's soak you in piss. There you go. Come on, brah. Oh yeah, look at these. These snipers said no one ever. Disguised as me, I don't even have that hat. I don't even own that hat. There we go. Any more? Are you a spy? You're a spy. There you go. Alright. So you're just using the scrap. Alright, cool. So send the Huntsman for his scrap. Make the trade. Cool. So we got 1 scrap. We'll put that here. We'll close down. Oh, we close that down. And yeah. So yeah, I'll come back when we found another trade. We're either selling or buying some weapons for that scrap metal we just received. But yeah, I'll see you in the next trade. Alright, so we just received a trade from Gummy Ball. See what he wants. Hey. I'll just put all my weapons in, or maybe... Yep. Alright. So he wants the 2 weps for a scrappin'. 2 weps for a scrappin'. 2 scrap... 1 scrap for 2 weapons. Yeah, my English is on par today. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully he gives me good weapons that are easy to sell. Oh, a Huntsman. That's good, we just sold one of them. Oh, a Huntsman and Bizarre Bargain. I only have 1 scrap. You know, actually no, I only have 1 scrap. Huntsman plus Bizarre. There we go. Cool. So as you can see, just like the previous trade, the Huntsmans are pretty easy to sell. So that's very good for us. And so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do some trading off camera and just get all these into some scrap, because it's a very slow process to start off with. So yeah, I'm going to pretty much be doing exactly what I've been doing now, is just selling my weapons for a scrap, then rebuying 2 weapons per that scrap, and continuing on from that until I reach a ref or so, and then I'll get back to you. So yeah, I'll come back when I have a ref, and we should be able to do some more trading. Just before we go, however, we just found a tide turner. Now, tide turners are actually worth a bit, as far as normal weapons go. I believe it's worth like a wreck. Ah, alright, 1 scrap to 2 scrap. but still, that's good 1 scrap, 2 scrap that we've got right there. So that's awesome that we found that. So yeah, I'll go sell that, and I'll come back when we've got the ref or so after I do some trading off camera. So I'll see you then. Okay, so now we have done a little bit of trading off camera, and we have got ourselves 1 refined metal as well as the 6 other weapons. So now we've got the refined metal, and what we're going to do now is move away from scrap banking. That's all the scrap banking we'll be doing. We're going to be moving on to hat banking. Now, hat banking is essentially just buying hats for around a ref, which is what we have here, and selling them on for full price. So instead of making around half a scrap profit, we're now going to be making around 1 rec, and eventually that will take us up to around a key, and we can do some more trading there and make more profit. So scrap banking, it was good while it lasted. It's good for the first couple of trades, but eventually, you have to move on, and so that's what we're going to do now. I mean, you could, in reality, scrap bank your way up to an unusual. However, it would take ages and ages, because all you're really doing is making half a scrap profit, or scrap to half scrap profit for each trade. So that's why we're not going to continue it on anymore. It's good while it lasted, but we're going to start using the ref and do some hat banking. But that is it for this first episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed the new series. Leave a like and subscribe for more, and next episode we will be doing some hat banking, so stay tuned for that. That is all for now, and I will see you guys later, so take care guys. Bye for now.